Walt Disney added to the work of others before him, creating something new out of something old. Sometimes his borrowing was small, while other times it was substantial. One source is the fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm. The Grimm fairy tales are bloody, moralistic, and grim stories. Disney took these stories and retold them in a way that transported them into a new age. He animated the stories with both characters and light. Without removing the elements of fear and danger altogether, he made funny what was dark and injected a genuine emotion of compassion where before there was fear. This is a sample of Disney's work that draws upon the work of others. In all of these cases, Disney ripped creativity from the culture around him, mixed that creativity with his own extraordinary talent, and then burned that mix into the soul of his culture. This is a kind of creativity that we should remember and celebrate, a form of expression and genius that builds upon the culture around us and makes it something different. In 1928, the culture that Disney was free to draw upon was relatively fresh. The average term of copyright was just around 30 years for the minority of creative work that was copyrighted. At the end of a copyright term, a work passes into the public domain, where no permission is needed to draw upon or use that work. Under the law of the day, there was nothing wrong with Disney taking from the Grimms since their work was in the public domain. Creators are always and at all times building upon the creativity that went before and that surrounds them now. Copyright is a solution to a problem of externalities. Externalities is defined as an impact, either positive or negative, on any party not involved in a given transaction. According to Lesage, we need restriction on speech in order to stimulate speech, because this creates incentives to create culture. As with privacy, proper regulation is a function of technology. The architecture of regulation should change with development in technology. The problem is that the law does not fit this practice. There is a clash between technology and law. We need to adjust this to get the same value in different contexts, that is, stimulation of creativity in new media. The first step is to distinguish between amateurs and professionals because we need to create and stimulate incentives for professionals and freedom for amateurs.